Very good morning to all my lovely students and dignitaries on the dais. And today it is like, unfortunately, the Honorable Governor's program stands cancelled. But anyway, we happen to watch the message of His Excellency, the Governor of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Biswa Bhushan Garu. And we all know the Government of India is promoting our tradition, our history, our culture, our the old thing of the curing. That is, we all know, that is Ayush. So perhaps all of you might be knowing what is the abbreviation of Ayush. You all knowing, right? Ayurveda, A stands for Ayurveda, Y stands for Yoga, U stands for Unani, S stands for Siddha, H stands for Homeopathy. So Ayush is our strength of India. And Ayush, in the past recent 4-5 years, or maybe from past decade, the Government of India is promoting a lot. The Ayush ministry, the Government of India has created one ministry called Ayush, and there in this particular year, the budget is also enhanced to 3,050 crore rupees across the country. So we all need to understand what is the mainstream of Ayush, what Ayush ministry is doing. And as per my limited knowledge and as per my understanding, we could see there are two mainstreams. One is the research. Because our history, our impact is to the never-ending process. Because in the olden days, about thousands of years ago, the medicines are being done and the curing used to be there with our old tradition in the abbreviation what I mentioned. So, the lot of research has to be conducted and lot of medicines, and these days from past 50-60 years we are all converted into the English medicine. So we have to understand our strength, and the government is also focusing on the researchers. And the second point what I would mention now is the curing centers. So we need to understand how many curing centers across the country are there, and how much propaganda and how much advertisement we've been doing across the globe. And that is also important for us, because these are all our tradition way of curing the diseases. And I would suggest, and who the people there on the dais, all the dignitaries, and especially there is one chief guest, one organizer from the Ayush ministry, and who is the observer here, who came from Delhi. And I would suggest, there our country is having almost 30 states and union territories also. So in every center, we need to make one regional research center along with the curing center. All 5 departments, what I mentioned right now, the Ayush 5 departments have to come under one roof. So once you get to know, so all the people across the country should understand what exactly the Ayush ministry is doing. And these kind of curing centers, wellness centers, and as well as the research centers should create under one roof at the capital city of the every state. So then only we could understand what exactly the Ayush ministry is doing for the people. And perhaps we all must be knowing, and we are all aware, that at the time of the pandemic also, many of us happened to use the medicines from the Ayurveda, from the homeopathy, and as well as all the exercises we've started doing the yoga also, because that is the strength and that is the immunity levels how we are going to increase. And today this is very encouraging program, a knowledgeable program. Today, all the students, many of the students have come over here to understand what exactly the Ayush is. But I definitely made a message right now here, and definitely in the near future, I present this in the floor of the House of Parliament, definitely to make a Ayurvedic, to make an research centers in all all the state capitals, and as well as the curing centers and wellness centers has to be established across the country. So these many centers, if you could go ahead, then only our people will understand our own history, our own tradition, and our own culture. And today, indeed, it is my privilege to participate in this the noble cause in this wonderful program. And I request all the students here. This exhibition is been happening for 3 days, and I wanted you to advertise, and I wanted you to pass the message to everybody in the Rajahmundry city. And I also, everyone must be having the social sites like Facebook and Instagram. Just promote it and let the people know that Rajahmundry is organizing a very good Ayush program. So I wanted you all to participate in this noble cause. And thank you so much for inviting me here. Thank you all the organizers. Thank you so much.